So as Daleep is setting up, I'll just set the context that why we are here. I'm Dr. Ankit, and I want to talk about like something behavior change. So everyone in healthcare is going for the behavior change. The doctor wants behavior change in their patients so that they can adhere to the medication. The same is with the pharma industry, who wants a behavior change in the healthcare so that the patients are more uh, regular with their medications. But what happens that except for the politicians in India, no one has ever used the power of communication to drive the right behavior change, and that is something that we want to bring about with our solution. And it was realized at the times of the covids that a lot of data was coming in from all parts of the world. A lot of publications coming every day. The pharma is publishing data, the doctors are publishing their own data, but there is no connection that that data and that information reaches to the right audience. And with our solution we are trying to solve that problem, so that we provide a platform which can take the right data to the right audience to bring about the right behavior change through AI. And that's what Daleep would be presenting to. Daleep.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. Am I audible? Yeah, thanks. So my name is Daleep, and good afternoon to all of you. I'm just standing between all of you and the lunch. I'll try to be as fast as possible. Yeah. So I'll just start with a interest building kind of a thing. You see, this doctor is standing in his clinic, and he's surrounded by a lot of medical books and charts, looking very thoughtful. He says, "Hey, I want to share my knowledge with more people, but how do I do that?" Yeah. And he's thinking, there are camps and CMEs that are effective but very time consuming. Regulations don't allow me to market myself. I can't advertise. And moreover, these are methods that reach out to just very limited number of people. And he says, how can I build my practice? There must be a better way. And suddenly we see that there is this colleague of his who enters his clinic, and he says, "Hey, Ram, have you heard of Healthpresso? It's a game changer for doctors like us." He says that with Healthpresso AI-powered engine Humata, you can easily create press releases for yourself, distribute them to media outlets, and amplify your practice using other mediums like social media, all in one platform. And that's when the doctor looks at it and says, "Hey, this is very, very user-friendly." He says, "This could be the knowledge sharing and practice building solution I have been looking for." And then he starts creating his press release on Healthpresso, and he says, "This is easier than I expected. Now let me share it with other people." And that's when we see that these press releases are flying out of his screen, reaching out to portals, magazines, newspapers, and other places. And people start reading all these things on their tablets, on their mobile phones, even on print media. And he looks at it saying that, "Hey, people far and wide are coming to know about my practice." We see a representative from Healthpresso appears next to him and says, "Let us amplify this message even further. Let's take it to social media for you." Yeah, and that's what happens. Yeah. So this is what we are seeing in like a day in the life of a doctor. He was sitting there thinking about how to build his practice, and now suddenly he has got a medium through which he is able to do it, and it is all AI powered. That's what Healthpresso is. That is what Healthpresso is trying to do, automate the whole process of content creation and content distribution. Let us see from a brand perspective, because all of us are marketeers here. I would not want to just give you a spiel about what this does for doctors, but we today are working with a lot of pharmaceutical brands where this product or this platform is being used quite extensively. We launched it a few months back. We are still in the startup stage, I would say, but the kind of response we are seeing is quite encouraging. So when we look at pharma marketing, there are two challenges. I can't solve every single challenge that is there, but these are two challenges that we are seeing. There is huge amount of competition, and there is huge amount of regulation that is coming with it. So if you see the kind of, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Okay, so there is lack of physician face time that you are facing. products are not differentiated. How do you build recognition for your brand? And there are so many brands, same molecule. How do you sort of start differentiating it from each other? And at the same time, there are regulatory restrictions. As if this was not enough, government now wants us to regulate so much more. UCPMP and NMC is becoming stronger. We have patient data and confidentiality that is also coming into the picture. So the whole idea is the need of the hour, according to us, is how can we help a brand overcome these challenges in a physician engaging, but also regulatory compliant manner, right? While helping the key customer, that is doctor, build their practice. Because at the end of the day, I'll be very frank, all of us have spent enough amount of time in this industry. For what matters most to the doctor is just his practice at the end of the day. How many patients are coming to me, new ones, and how many am I able to retain? And that is what Healthpresso can try doing. Look at therapy shaping and HCP engagement at the same time. So I will talk about 2 case studies today that we have picked from whatever work we have done in last few months. But this is what pharmaceutical brands, healthcare brands are looking at: therapy shaping and HCP engagement, which Healthpresso is able to do at the same time. So what is Healthpresso? It's a platform powered by our proprietary AI engine called Humata, which creates content and distributes it seamlessly where trusted medical content is required. And I'll take you through one slide, and I think that will give you a fair idea of how it operates. But that is what we are doing. And we are helping healthcare professionals become expert at creating connections with their patients. I think all of us know doctors are very good at understanding science, applying science, but when it really comes to creating those connections with their patients, somewhere they lack. Maybe because of time, maybe because of skill, or maybe because of the fear of regulations. Sometimes they are not so forthcoming, but we are helping them. We are taking care of those things through the whole process of it. This is the AI engine we are building. This is almost, and right now, we have applied for patent for this. This is going to be the first custom AI engine for consumer medical content. So today you have ChatGPT. So when we present it to anyone, especially in the marketing world, they come back to us saying that ChatGPT se kaise different hai? It is different. We are creating it in a manner that once it writes content, you will not need another set of approval from anyone. It will be so sharp. It will be so to the point and evidence-based that you will not need. So this, I'll just go through this slide. This is just to show the process. So that's the engine that we are creating, wherein you will not need an intervention from an external party for the content part of it. I'll very quickly take you through this. So imagine you are a doctor, you have a point of view on a disease, you have you have done an original research, you want to talk about it to the outside world, you come to our platform, that's the platform Healthpresso. Enter a 30 to 50 word brief. For example, I've done this original research and I found that there is a huge correlation between these 2 non-correlatable diseases that I have seen in my practice. It goes to our content creation engine, which is called Humata CCU, which is the content creation unit. Once the content is created, vetted by our team, vetted by the doctor and approved, it goes to, at the back end, we have tie-ups with newswires. We have our own newswire called DocHelix Newswire through which it goes. We also help in adapting the content, because when you go to doctors, they say, it's not enough for me to have just a press release. Can we go beyond that? So we do that as well. And then, of course, there is an analytics dashboard wherein all these things come together. So as a doctor, as a marketer, you will be able to see this. This is how the platform, a basic outline of the platform. This is a completely workable platform wherein you can come, you can enter a brief, you can upload a supporting image, and it starts creating content for you. Economical, swift, automated, effective, 360 degrees. So that's what we are trying to do. It's economical, and when I say it's economical, it's very, very economical as compared to traditional PR that we have seen. This is the team. So that's Swadeep. He was on the stage just a while back. That's me. That's our CTO. He's based out of Canada. He has a team of technologists who work with us. That's Madhusudan. He's based out of Bangalore. One of the best names in AI in India today. Has started, and someone who understands how AI works. Today, you meet a lot of people who have written one prompt for ChatGPT and they think that they are AI specialists. He's not. He's someone who is very, very deeply ingrained into this. These are some of the partners that we are already working with. These are some of the brand partners. These are some of the association partners. So a lot of doctor associations have actually taken a liking for our platform to generate content for themselves. So just recently we tied up with the CSI for India dyslipidemia guidelines that they released. So those were done through our platform. I'll just give you two case studies. I will not take too much time. This is one that we are doing for one of the acidity brands, one of the largest brands in acidity in India. The whole idea is, how do I take this concept of, they are creating a concept called GERD score. How do I take it ahead? So every month we are getting doctors to write a lot of content using our platform, and then we are distributing that content, and that content is now being picked up by a lot of media. So imagine if in a month I am able to engage 10 or create 10 articles, they get published in 20 places, 200 places is where the same GERD score content is going. So it's huge. Another is this novel therapy in lipid lowering, especially LDL cholesterol. And I'm sure most of you are aware that this is originally from Novartis, but a lot of Indian pharmaceutical companies have also got hands on this. So we are working with them to propagate this whole idea around lipid lowering. That was all from our side. Any questions, please let me know.